All right, everybody. You know what? After 4 years of doing YouTube on Just Justin, I have decided to change it up and flip the script. And what am I talking about? Well, let's find out right after this. Welcome back to Just Justin. I am Justin, and yes, after doing things a certain way, like we always do things a certain way, right? So let me just show you. I'm making breakfast right now. There's some bacon. Here's some pancakes, okay? And then over here, we have some eggs, some scrambled eggs. So I wasn't going to do it on the Blackstone today because, breakfast is always better on the Blackstone, but it's been raining all morning long, and I thought, 11 o'clock, I am hungry, so let's just make breakfast for lunch. So, like right now, I'm making some Kodiak cakes, some power cakes, and it says 3/4 cup of water, okay, with 1 cup of scoop, okay? So, I put milk in it and eggs. So I did 2 cups of the Kodiak powder, 2 3/4 cups of milk, and 2 eggs. And so I'm making the pancakes. I wanted to make the pancakes right here. See this right here? I wanted to make them right there, but that's not working right now. Only half of it is working, so I've got to figure that out. So I made the eggs over here, put the bacon grease in it, because I made the bacon in this. Then I just threw the pancakes in this. It's not what I wanted, okay? But I had to flip the script. I had to change up what I was doing because of the weather, okay? So what do you mean by what am I going to do to change the channel? Yeah, I am still a no niche channel, but let's take a look at the way I used to do YouTube here on this channel. All right, so this is how I normally do the videos, is I just sit on my computer and I research out the topic that I am going to be talking about this week, and then I write a blog about it over on justinjenkins.info, and then I do the video. Now, this is just how in my brain I thought I could do it, just typing and typing and typing and typing, and it just really wasn't working out. So yeah, I am going to flip the script here, okay? Just like we just saw on breakfast, okay? And I flipped the script when it was raining outside, but now it's sunny, okay? And we flipped the script and things like that, and we just saw how I do the old videos. I sit down at my computer, I research things out, I find, like say cooking. Most of the stuff cooking is done just the things I like, but sometimes, I research out things like I've never tried before that I'm gonna try, okay? And so I researched that out, and I read the blog as well. But it's time for a change, okay? So when I started this YouTube channel out 4 years ago, on July 3rd of 2021, all right, I started talking about my health and how I had something called non-ischemic cardiomyopathy. That is, I just call it congestive heart failure, okay? If you want to look it up, you can look it up and stuff like that, but I do have a heart condition. Okay, and I just wanted to get it out there and let people know what I have, and maybe they can take a look and research it on their own. Okay, because my heart went from 33% of operating in normal capacity, 33%, then on up to 39 and 44. Now it's up over 60. Okay, that's just what my echo showed just the last time. It was up over 60, which is pretty good. Okay, going from a 33 back in 2020. Yeah, no wonder why I was having lots of issues and stuff like that. And so when I started out, the channel started evolving. I started out, my health kind of like, okay, what else can I talk about? All right, so my diabetes right now, I've never been diagnosed with diabetes. I've just been pre-diabetic, but everyone's pre-diabetic. I mean, the minute you're born, you're pre-diabetic. Okay, it's down to a 5.3. Okay, so I've been changing the way I kind of eat. I don't stress eat as much as I used to. And so my health, I kind of veered away from that. And I started talking about BYU football, okay? Because I'm a BYU fan. Unfortunately, I can't go to, I don't think I'm going to go to any games this year because I don't have a job. Okay, that's another stressful thing. That's been, looking for a job full time. That's a full-time job in itself. Okay, sometimes I get burned out from that. I get burned out, it's just a long story. Okay, and then I was doing dad jokes on here. I was doing carnivore. I was doing cooking with Justin. I've been trying to figure out the best possible way to move forward. And that is why I'm going to flip the script. Okay, so what am I talking about? All right, so this is it. I am just going to start putting videos up here on Just Justin, all right, of random things. And we're just going to do like random thoughts of Justin. They might be like random thoughts of how do people make money on YouTube and then give my opinion on it, okay? Or how can I make money while I don't have a job, all right? I'm just kind of like brainstorming, okay? Doing like brain dumps and just seeing the real side of Justin, Just Justin, okay? Because this channel is all about me, Just Justin. And when I put out blogs, videos once a week, and I have correlating blogs with it over on justinjenkins.info, that's how I've been doing things. And that you saw that video a little bit earlier. That's how I usually do the blogs, okay? And the YouTube videos. But now I am just going to go off script. I'm just going to wing things, okay? So I've never really scripted my videos. So I'm not going to sit here and, because I have an Osmo Action 4 right here. I have a Canon downstairs and I don't have a teleprompter or anything. And I'm not going to do it off my phone, okay? I'm not going to sit and go like, yeah, Justin is a big person. Okay, I don't script my videos. I just go off the cuff. I just go off my cuff, there you go, and talk about things. But, so from now on, I'm going to just put up random videos, okay, here on the channel. Yes, I will have a once a week post that corresponds over to a blog. And that will usually be on Sunday. I'm shooting for Sunday. I am shooting for Sunday because that's right after the BYU football games, okay? There might be a couple of them that might be during the week that I have a video with a blog post, but that's just it. If you want to know the blog post, they'll be down in the description when I do the videos. But all the other videos will just be no blog attended, no blog required, no blog at all. It'll just be Justin out there talking and giving his random thoughts. We should call it like random thinking or Justin's random thoughts. I don't know. I'll think of something. But that's what the flipping the script is on YouTube here. I am just going to go and just be myself. Okay, like I've been myself on all the other videos. I've been telling you the honest things and things like that. But these are just going to be things that I think. Like, Justin, like for instance, that blue sky is nice today. Wonder when it's going to rain. Or no, stuff like that. But I'm just going to give you my actual thoughts on things. Okay? Some of them might be, my thoughts about BYU football. Or my thoughts about how to make money on YouTube. And how people do it. Do they scam people? Just random things like that. Okay? And since I have a no niche channel, it's not about a certain thing. The only thing it's about is me, Just Justin. I've been looking at different ways to do things. Yes, I did run this by AI because I've been learning AI, okay? And I've been learning the powerfulness of AI and how it can help you with things. And I asked them, what is the best way to get across to my viewership for Just Justin on my YouTube channel? And I said, it's a no niche channel and stuff like that. And then they spewed out a whole entire list of topics I can do. But I'm like, topics, that's just not what I want. Yes, some of them are how to make money on YouTube, but it's all up to me on what I want, my opinion. See, I'm rambling right now. This is the true Justin. Just a bunch of rambling stuff. But yeah, so that is what I'm going to do. If I'm driving, I'll give you my real thoughts about driving or the idiot drivers in front of me. Or if I'm mowing the lawn, okay, I'm not going to give you that because it's kind of boring. But yeah, I'm just going to give random videos, okay? So get excited for that because random videos are coming out, okay? But tomorrow it will be a video with the blog. First Big 12 rankings of the 2025 season because football started yesterday and there was a conference game. So who is the top dog and who's the bottom dog? Well, we can find out tomorrow. That's when I'll be putting that out, and I'll have a blog associated to it. But most of the time, if the blogs have something to it, it'll be on Sunday. Hopefully on Sunday. It might be Monday, depending on how stressed out I am. But it will be out, and I will tell you this, but the other ones will just be random thoughts and brain dumps or just me babbling on for an hour about nothing. Hope it's not an hour, but yeah, you know what I mean. All right, guys, I hope you guys like this flipping the script I'm doing here on Just Justin. Hopefully it will be fun. It'll be a fun adventure for all of us. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys. And all right, so if you guys can do a favor, hit the thumbs up, give this video a big old like, okay? And hit subscribe and that bell notifications to get notified of any time I upload videos, because it's going to be a fun time here on Just Justin to get to know me and my thoughts and things like that. All right, guys, take care and hope you guys enjoy the new direction I am headed. All right, bye.